good afternoon. I hope you guys are well. I greet you all, and I'm excited to come because I love to talk and I love to teach. My name is Aline. I am a life coach, a published author, a child of God, a business and entrepreneur. I have a lot of title, but today I am coming to talk about a topic that is very talked about. But honestly, in all honesty, very few actually know what they're talking about. Let me tell you this. It's so easy to go viral these days. Like you just need to do something crazy and you go viral. But it doesn't necessarily mean that you understand the topic or the situation that you've gone viral into. So for me, I treasure knowledge. Knowledge for me is something that I treasure. I love to learn. I'm a scientist I'm a geologist. I am a hydrogeologist by background and profession. I love to learn. I love to learn. Like I love to read for myself. I love to do my own research. I love to do my own thing because I don't like to hear what just hear and hear about something. I want to make sure that I understand the topic. So cryptocurrency is a topic that is very widely talked about. It is a topic that when you go on social media and you type cryptocurrency, you will have millions and millions of posts. But to tell you the truth, before I did this video, I actually went online and I looked around on posts, and there are some misleading information out there. And in all honesty, at this point, I always tell people you need to get the information, you need to seek knowledge for yourself because, most importantly, when you want to invest in anything, a little background about myself. I'm a long-term investor. Now, when I talk about long-term investors, to me, there are three types of investors, okay? They are the long-term investors, which I am, which think as a long-term investor, you don't think of profit for now. You think of profit of a return of investment for the years to come. You think ahead. You think 10 years, 20 years, 25 years from now. That's me. I'm always thinking about like the like after my when my what my children would have, what my children would have, and that's me. I'm always thinking 20 years, 15 years. If you ask me what is your vision for 20 years, I can tell you. What is your vision for 50? I will literally tell you. My vision board literally goes above 50 years from now because I believe I will have a long life. So that's a long-term investor. A long-term investor is somebody who invests very intentionally, thinking that the investment that they will have will yield a great profit over the years. That's a long-term investor. Then we have what we call the gamblers. We have those people that just listen to the news, CNBC or the stock news or MSNBC, whatever news that you get your information about stock, and they just invest. Oh, this stock is hot. Oh, let me just buy it. Oh, this stock is not bad. Let me just sell it. Those are the gamblers. So I call it gambling. It's like you go to Vegas, so you go to do poker or whatever you do, and you just you just bet on something, but you have not yet like intentionally learned about it, study it before you invest in. And most of the time, if you are this kind of investor, you will lose. You can win big today, but tomorrow you will lose. That's exactly what lottery is. You can go and buy like maybe a $12 lottery thing and then get like what, 25,000 or 20, I don't know. But you can buy 25,000 and not have nothing. So it's gambling. For me, I do not do gambling. I don't believe in gambling. I believe in intentional investment. So that's the second type. Then the third ones, I would say, are like the short-term investors. So the short-term investor, they study, they learn, but their feeling is, okay, I'm gonna buy when the market is hot and I'm gonna sell it when it's down. So it's like they are a little bit traders and they're investors. So they do both. So they buy and sell. So those are the three types of investors. Now, like I said in the beginning, I am a long-term investor. So every investment I make, whether it's in the stock market, whether it's in real estate, whether it's in any type of investment I make, it's for a long run. So when it comes to cryptocurrency, it's a field that is very, very frivol. There are so many people, so many investors. You can go online and read that. So many long-term investors don't really trust cryptocurrency. Now, when I say trust cryptocurrency, let me tell you this. Cryptocurrency is a very big topic. Talking about cryptocurrency is very vast, because when I say cryptocurrency, most of you will think of Bitcoin, right? When I say cryptocurrency, Bitcoin. No, Bitcoin is not the only cryptocurrency. There are thousands upon thousands of cryptocurrencies, and there are even 7 classes of cryptocurrencies. So of course, the first class is Bitcoin, because Bitcoin was the first type of cryptocurrency that was created in 2009. But it's not the only cryptocurrency. Now, when we talk about understanding and knowing the field, it's very trivial, because if you just say cryptocurrency, if I just said cryptocurrency and we went straight to Bitcoin, you need knowledge, because there are so many cryptocurrencies, and there are 7 types that you need to know if you are interested in investing in cryptocurrency. Now, personally, on a personal level, I discovered cryptocurrency when it started in 2009, because I am somebody who loves to read and loves to do research. At that time, I had started to be interested in investing and starting to learn about investment. So when Bitcoin was invented, it was first invented for transaction, for military transaction, and after that it was like released to the public to be able to purchase it. But in 2012, of course, I started studying. Like I said, I'm a long-term investor, so whatever I do, I don't just like quickly invest. I study, I thoroughly study, I think about it, and I say to myself, will I be comfortable keeping this for the next 10, 15, 20 years? Now, with Bitcoin, I remember the first time I actually started thinking of investing in Bitcoin was in 2012. In 2012, I was starting to see how it was growing and it was evolving, and I was like, oh, this is really interesting. But again, because I don't follow the herd, I don't follow the crowd. When the crowd is saying do it, I never do it. I wait. When the crowd is saying don't do it, I do the research and I do it. Because when you follow the crowd, most likely you are going to fail. You are going to really lose your money. And I don't lose my money. Like I said, I'm a long-term investor, and one of the investment theses I follow is the investment thesis of Warren Buffett, the father. I would say, even though he's not really he does not consider himself as the father of investment, because he also learned about investment from his mentor Benjamin Franklin. But to me, I consider him as my father in the investment world. So in the investment world, Mr. Warren Buffett, he really has 7 rules, actually 8 rules. But the 7 golden rules of investment, the first rule that he has is say never lose money. And then the second rule is say don't forget rule number 1. So for you not to lose money, you have to have a thorough understanding of the field and places that you're investing in. So like I said, for me in 2012, I was interested about Bitcoin. So I decided to read about Bitcoin. I started to study Bitcoin. I started to really do intensive. But I realized that it was really like a very fluctuate. It will go up in value, it goes down in value. And in 2017, so I decided to just say, okay, I'm just going to give it like 5 years and watch it. If it goes, if it's good, then I will invest. So, sorry. So in 2017, okay, so 5 years later, so I was like, oh, you know what? I had given it 5 years. Let me just check it out. My goodness, you can actually do the research that I'm about to tell you. 2017, from December 2017 to January 2018, the Bitcoin value went down like about 55% of its value. And that's when I was like, this is not for me. That was my conclusion. And from that moment, I was like, no, this is not for me. This is not for me. Bitcoin, when I say cryptocurrency, I'm not saying cryptocurrencies. I'm saying Bitcoin is not for me. That was my personal opinion. And it still is my personal opinion. However, like I said, cryptocurrency has 7 classes. 7 classes. Okay, it's not just cryptocurrency. We have NFTs, we have Ethereum, we have Cardano's, we have the stable coins, we have 7 classes. And even in the 7 classes, they have other subclasses that are important. So you have to get to understanding what is it that you want. Like I said, you have to know what you want. I am a scientist. Most of my investments are found in the field that I love. I love renewable energy. So most of my things are in renewable energy, artificial intelligence. They are in biochemical health. They are in things that I love and I know and I understand. I don't have investments in entertainment, for example, which there are many things that you can do. I don't have defensive stocks. If you don't know what defensive stocks, join the masterclass. I will teach you what they are. I don't have stocks. I don't have defensive stocks. I don't have volatile stocks. I don't have. It's a personal, because I know what I want. So there are things I will never invest in. Does it mean that it's bad? No, it's just my personal things. It's just, I always say to people, it's like nobody will ever force you to choose a bank where to bank. You have to make choices. I can make choice to bank at Chase or Bank of America or Wells Fargo, but nobody would have to force you. It's who you are. They ask people, they say, I would never bank here, and they have the truth. So for me, there are things that I would never invest in. Why? Because they don't go according to the value that I believe in, and they also don't go according to the habits that I do. So there are things that I would never that I would never invest in. Now, when I say never, maybe for now I can change my mind, I can change and evolve, but it's according, like, again, I have to understand and I have to love where I invest, because as a long-term investor, when you invest in something, you become part of it. So I don't want to invest in something and I'm uncomfortable of being part of it. One of the things that I love about all the places that I've invested is I believe in those companies. I believe in them, so I invest in them, and I believe in them, and I push them, I encourage them, I attend the board meeting, I put my input in whatever ideas they need, because I believe in them. So you have to believe in it. Back to cryptocurrency. Now, for me, in a personal level, because of the studies and because of the understanding and because of the things that I've done from 2009 until today, I have not invested in Bitcoin. However, I can tell you, as of today, 2022, that I'm recording this in September 2022, I have invested in cryptocurrency, but not in Bitcoin. I have invested in cryptocurrencies, but not in Bitcoin. I have invested in one of the classes that I believe in, and I can tell you, if you join the masterclass, I will tell you where I've invested in. And it's yielding great interest. I'm excited about it. I'm happy about it. I'm excited about it. It has grown. But it's not Bitcoin. And it's not even something that is publicly even talked about. But to me, it has really yielded. I got it in end of May. And it's great. It's amazing. So you have to know where to invest. Now, what to know in cryptocurrency? Number one, you have to know the classes of cryptocurrencies. It's very important to know the classes. What are their functions? Each class has its function. Like I said, everything has its functionalities. You have to understand what it is. how it functions. The second thing you have to understand, you also have to understand the mode of operation, how it is, what functionality of it. Then you have to understand. Now, once you discover the classes, then you decide, okay, which one is it? If you like Bitcoin, understand Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin mining? What is it? If you tell me I don't know what Bitcoin mining is, join the masterclass. You also have to know the largest cryptocurrencies, the 12 largest. Why is it important to know that the largest, the top 12? For me, I like top 12. Many people do top 10, but I like top 12. I don't know, I'm special. I just like top 12. So why is it important? Because you, again, as an investor, you have to think of market cap, the market capitalization. You have to understand it. Don't just invest without studying the market cap, because you are going to lose it in value. So you have to understand that. So that's important. You also have to understand NFTs. Everybody's talking about art NFTs. NFTs. NFTs, if you don't know what NFTs are, it's non-fungible tokens. It's a type of cryptocurrency. It's one of the classes. We have fungible token and we have non-fungible tokens. So what are they? Okay, then you have to know how to safely invest. Like I said, there's so many fake news out there. There's so many things, liars out there telling you where to invest, where to do that. They will tell you, do this, and then you lose your money. Let me tell you this. Before you download Coinbase or before you go to Robinhood, I tell you this with all the respect. And all the respect. Do your research. Learn before you start buying cryptocurrencies, because you are going to lose. I can tell you this. I have clients now that told me, Aline, I have lost this amount and this amount in cryptocurrencies because I just followed my friend. I downloaded, I bought cryptocurrencies through Cash App or through Coinbase or through Gemini, and I didn't know what it was. I just followed it up and I lost it. You need knowledge. Let me tell you this. Knowledge is important. Knowledge is power. When you have knowledge, you know what to do and what not to do. But when you just follow the herd, you are going to suffer. You are going to suffer. You need to gain knowledge. Knowledge is vital. So for me, I invite you to invest in knowledge. I teach a masterclass that has 7 topics, and one of the topics is understanding cryptocurrency. Like I said to you, I started studying cryptocurrency when Bitcoin was created in 2009. And in all honesty, I have read about 15 books on cryptocurrency. And I have even recommendations about what books you can read. When you join the masterclass, I will show you the books that I've read to do the notes, so you know that, hey, I am not just talking what I don't know. I understand what I'm talking about. Now, before 2022, before May 2022, I had not invested in cryptocurrency. I knew I had knowledge, but I have my skin in the game. Now I have my skin in the game. I have invested in cryptocurrency, not Bitcoin, please. For me, I can't do Bitcoin. But I've invested in cryptocurrency, which has yielded. It's good. It is really I'm excited. I'm actually happy about. I'm in process of investing in more cryptocurrencies because of the knowledge that I know. But I will tell you this. Yes, cryptocurrency is for the future. But let me tell you this. Just like the stock market, people who know it, people who have the knowledge, get enriched themselves, and people who don't have knowledge, they lose a lot, because knowledge has power. When you invest in knowledge, you will yield a great interest. So The seventh topic, one of the topic is topic five. Topic 5 is understanding cryptocurrency, and it has literally 5 modules. You will have 5 modules. The first module will be the basics of cryptocurrencies. Like, I want you to teach you, like, if you have never heard of cryptocurrency. I have a client. Actually, her testimony is on my YouTube channel. It's called Interview with Deborah Bartlett. I'm gonna put the link in the caption. She had no idea about cryptocurrency. She had never heard of it. She heard about Bitcoin. She did not know what it was, but now she's a master of it. She understands it. She understands, because the notes are for either it's for beginners and it's for experts. So if you've never heard about it, you will understand and you will learn. If you've learned about it, you will gain more knowledge about it. So this is for everybody. So the first module is understanding cryptocurrency. The second module is understanding Bitcoin, because everybody is talking about Bitcoin. Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin? You have to understand it. The third module, like I said, you have to know the 12 largest cryptocurrencies and why. Why are they the largest? The fourth one is understanding NFTs, non-fungible tokens. Why is it important to understand NFTs? I would say this in my after even doing the research. NFTs are now after the class of Bitcoin. NFTs is the second one that many people are investing in. So it's important to understand what are NFTs. Why are companies now investing in NFTs? Why are companies using NFTs, whether in art, whether in entertainment? Why are they investing in NFTs? If you want to know, join. And then the fifth one, how to safely invest in cryptocurrency. Now, like, let me tell you this. Many people are like, oh, investment, you lose today, you gain tomorrow. No. I will tell you this. I've been an investor for 12 years. I have never lost. And you may think I'm lying, but I am just telling you the truth. What seemed like a loss to many, for me it's a gain. When people are crying and losing, I'm excited and dancing. When the market is crashing, I'm like, yay. Am I sad? Because I'm not. My money is not in the market, because I know what kind of technique to do, so that when the market is crashing, I'm gaining, because I have knowledge. So if you want to know the knowledge, join the masterclass. So I invite you to join the masterclass. So if you want to just understand and learn cryptocurrency, you can just enroll to that specific topic, which is topic 5, okay, where you will get all these notes. And the 5 modules, okay, the whole topic is $500. Let me tell you this, it is worth it, because it has a lot of notes. You will have a lot of notes, and you can receive after, like, once you receive the notes, once you've taken once you've read the note and done the assignment, you can schedule a Zoom call one-on-one with me, and I will go through the notes with you, and I will answer any question you will have. Now, if you want, there are also all the 7 topics. You can enroll to all the 7 topics, and you will have 8 Zoom calls with me, especially with me. And I'll walk you through, I will teach you, I can even help you, give you referrals. Now, if you want me to help you choose where to invest, help you choose and set up your account, and even refer you to cryptocurrency brokers that I trust and I believe in, okay, then you will join the 6-month coaching that I am doing. Now, the 6-month coaching is an intensive coaching. Now, that one is very intensive, because we will go through all the 7 topics deeper. Every month, you are going to go through 2 topics, okay? And in every month, we will have 2 Zoom calls and go through those topics with the assignment. So it's an intensive coaching. Why is it important for you to do? A life coach is like a trainer, okay? When you go to the gym, I don't go to the gym. My workout is walking, so I don't go to the gym. But I used to have a personal trainer, okay? My personal trainer was very hard. That's why I gave up on him, because he was very disciplined. Like, he wanted me to do a specific kind of exercise because I wanted results. He asked me what are the results that you want, and I told him the result. So he's like, if you want this result, this is what you're gonna do. And it was too hard for me because at that time I was in college, I was studying, I was overwhelmed, and it was too much. I was like, you know what, I can't go with this discipline. Because if you want the result, you need discipline, you need an intensive exercise. So if when you join the 6 month coaching, I become your personal trainer, your personal coach. So I'm going to put you into intensive exercises. You have to be committed to your result, because by the end of the 6 months, I need to make sure that you have palpable results, that you come in one way and you come out revived, completely a new person. Let me tell you this. I believe in transformation, and I believe in the power of knowledge transforming a mind, transforming a mindset, becoming the best version of yourself. Begin in your mind, begin in yourself. So committing yourself to do the work. So if you say to me, Aline, I don't just want to learn, I also want to invest. I want you to help me invest. I've been an investor for 12 years. I've been an investor for whether it's stock market, whether it's cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency, I started like now. I put my skin in the game in May, but real estate, I know what I'm talking. And if you join, you will understand. And there are testimonies of people that have taken the masterclass last year that can testify to you, that are on my YouTube. I can even I'll put the links in the caption for you, that will tell you that I know what I'm talking about. So if you want me to tell you and sit with you and tell you, okay, enroll to this account, do this and this and this, especially for cryptocurrency, because you have to know where you put your where you store your coins, okay? Because there are so many, like I said, cryptocurrency is virtual. So if you lose your personal key, you can't access your money anymore. So you need to know what to do. Okay, so those are things that are important, and those are things that you need to have knowledge before you put your skin in the game. So I invite you to join. Like I said, a university really doesn't like beg people to come. There's no university that say please enroll. No, because they know what they carry. Like I said to you, if you know that you need this knowledge, which I believe every single person needs it, whether you want to invest it or you don't, let me tell you this, you need it. You need it. Why? Because we are entering an economic recession. We are already in it, but people are still not feeling it. It's like, you know, the theory of the frog in the boiling water. So there's this theory that said that there was this experiment that they put a frog in the boiling water and it jumped, right? And then they decided to put the frog, right? But then they put the fire slowly, to reduce it slowly. So it goes, it hits, but it's not like really like, it's not really felt. So the frog kept on staying in that water and stayed, and then ended up dying because the heat was constant, but the water was heating, but they couldn't feel it because it was a constant. So right now we were screaming, oh, the gas prices are high, inflation is high, but now people are like feeling, that's fine, I will keep on spending. It's like a heat, that is. So the people that will survive, like, let me tell you this, if you study economic recession and even economic depression, if you don't know the difference, please go to my social media. I have posted something about the difference between economic recession and economic depression, because economic depression is a global. Economic recession, it can be regional, can be national, but economic depression is global. Okay, so what happened most of the time, people with knowledge, I'm gonna emphasize, people with knowledge will be wealthier, and people without knowledge will lose everything. When you look at what happened in 2008, there are many people that become wealthier, and there are many people that lost everything. So knowledge is important. Many people in 2020 lost their job, lost everything. For me personally, in terms of investment, I'm not talking about emotional and all that, because I did lose some loved ones due to COVID. But when I talk about investment wise, it was exponential growth. But many people lost their job. But in terms of my investment, it was exponential. Why? Knowledge. So if you want to invest, or if you're interested in the topic of cryptocurrency, join the masterclass. If you want me to help you on a personal, practical tool, join the 6-month coaching, which all the details will be on the caption. And I'll see you again.